Hey, hello. You're here for the photography, right? Yeah, it was hard to tell since you messaged me online and your profile picture. It didn't really have a person on there, so I just, always gotta double check. Right. So, let's get right into it. I guess if you're ready, I'm ready. Is there any specific backdrop that you want? Any specific lighting? Because I can kind of like mess around with quite a bit of all of that, Like, I'll tell you how to stand, where to stand, if that's what you want. If you have your own ideas in mind, so be it. But, you should probably take my advice because I'm the professional here, so, yeah. So, I'm sorry, what's your name again? Okay. Yeah, I'm Daphne, obviously. Yeah, walk over there for me real quick and we can get started. Just kind of gonna get my settings all set. Make sure. Yeah, okay, now for poses, I was thinking maybe like to the side, like head kind of like tilted to the side, like showing your shoulder, head to the side. It's my favorite like go-to pose, Okay. Yeah, for your leg, could you like place one leg, like kind of like slightly bend your left leg? Yeah, just like kind of slightly like bend it and then like turn. Just like a casual, don't like stand up too straight, don't hunch over too much, just kind of relax yourself. Just pick whatever feels natural, I guess. Okay. All right. That was pretty good. Let me do a couple more. Sideways. Okay. Yeah, you can take a look at them if you want. Just to kind of get a feel of like what they're gonna look like, Yeah, for sure. Okay, so here's what they're gonna look like. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. See right over there. And look, the lighting is kind of good too, so it's quite amazing if you ask me. Alright, now get back over there. We're gonna do a couple photos by that tree. Just because trees are awesome, and if I see a tree, I'm taking a picture by it. Yeah, your stance, I don't like how you're standing. Go ahead, stand up straight, kind of like relax your shoulders though, but like make sure your back is straight. Lean against the tree. And you can like maybe like look to the side, just to kind of give your head something to do. Yeah. Can you like just smile a little bit? Yeah, just a little. Doesn't have to be much. Okay, this will do. Just hold still. Yeah. Yes. Okay. We're gonna get a couple to the side. We always want a couple vertical pictures, just because, they're nice. Okay, but you were kind of like, yeah, your back wasn't as straight as I want it to be, so if you could straighten up your back, straight, rest your shoulders, straighten your back. Do you just never sit straight, ever? Because it's kind of showing. Okay, whatever. Let's try a few more of those again, just to kind of find something better, Okay, vertical. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Okay, these photos are actually not looking bad. I'll give you that. No, these photos will turn out great no matter what. I don't care how long it takes, they will turn out amazing because I am taking the pictures. Okay, so I'm gonna have you put your phone down. What are you doing? Look, I'm not here for you to text whoever you're texting. Who are you texting? Okay. Well, alright, I'm not even gonna question that, okay? You do you, but, don't let this get in the way of taking pictures. Alright, let's see, could we do some, like, straight, like, just standing straight, front profile? We need a few of them, just, like, front-facing, you know? Gotta get those. Well, you just kind of want those pictures. Look, I'm sorry, I haven't had enough caffeine today. This is kind of boring me, honestly, because you do not know how to pose. Which, that's alright. That's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you how to pose, how to apparently do everything. Alright. Yeah, just kind of... You know what? Here, I'm just gonna do this real quick. I'm not gonna get too personal, trust me. I'm just gonna... Alright, move your shoulders back, kind of like this. Move them back. Yeah, your face is just... Do you care if I touch your face? Because it's honestly infuriating me because you can't do anything yourself. Okay, just kind of, like, just angle your face just straight like this. Relax your face, but also, like, just, like a slight smile. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like talking to a brick wall. Yes, like that. Yeah, that's good. So keep your face like that, keep your shoulders kind of, you know, just like, not down like this, but just kind of like up, you know? Like, I get it, it's hot outside, you don't want to, like, do much, but, like, still. You're here to take photos. You need all the help you can get with this, jeez. Your feet, they're fine the way they are. I kind of want to get a couple of you just standing normally, and then a couple of, you know, like when your foot, like, resting on the tree, you know? Yeah, you kind of get what I'm saying? Lord knows I'm not touching your leg to try and help you figure that one out. I'm sure you can do it yourself. Alright, so, yeah, just kind of, like, lock that pose in there. You can breathe. Don't stop yourself from breathing, obviously, but just... Okay. 3, 2, 1. Do a couple more. Vertical. Alright, now, one foot leaning against the tree. Doesn't matter what foot, just pick one, stick with it. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna... I wanna get a couple different poses. One from, like, down here. Maybe up a bit more. Yeah. One, like, right here. Okay. Let's see. I wanna get one from, like, right here. It's kind of angled. Do you wanna, like, turn your head, like, kind of, like, that way? Just slightly, very, very slightly. Okay. Get it closer up. Okay. Awesome. So, these are actually looking pretty great. They are. I'm surprised. I'm honestly shocked. Yeah, like I said, these are looking pretty great. Do we want to head over by that rock over there? I would love to get a few pictures of you, like, sitting on that rock, just kind of, like, whether it's, like, just glancing at the sky or just whatever, something. Maybe, like, I'll pick you some flowers so you can hold. I don't know. You need something to do with your hands. You're just, like, very awkward, and which I normally bring props, but for places, like, outside, there's not a lot of props that I could bring some, like holding a coffee cup, something just very simple, like, Here, hold on. I have my coffee cup here. You could, now we could flip it this way so it's a lot less to look at. You could just do something like this, or like this, like side, just kind of like looking up. You know, just holding something makes photos so much better. It really does. It can improve them a lot just because it gives you something to do. Yeah, you really don't look like you know anything about photography and poses, which is fine. It's fine. That's why I'm here to teach you. And that's why I charge at the rate that I do. Because I bump into a lot of people like you who just need all the help that they can get. I mean, it's a little pathetic, but like, hey, it gets me money. I'm not complaining. Alright, yeah, just go ahead and sit on that rock for me. Yeah, right there's about fine. I want to get some, like, a bit lower to the ground. Just because you're sitting down on a rock, if I get them, like, super high up, you're just gonna be, like, looking at the sky, and it's just gonna kind of look bad. Okay, so basically, okay, you can rest just one arm on the back of the rock, just kind of like rest it there, you know, kind of like lean a little, just be natural, sit how you normally would on a rock. Show me how you would naturally sit on a rock. That's how you would sit on a rock. Oh my God. I should charge like $100 extra for you. It's just the specific client that you are. I mean, I'm joking, kind of, but yeah, that's not how anyone would sit on a rock. And if that's how you sit on a rock, are you a plastic doll? Your legs just go straight out and you just sit up like, I'm not even gonna question it that much. So, yeah, just, okay. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna take your arm, just kind of like place it back here. Yeah, just like rest it there. Slightly bend your elbow so it's not like straight and like awkward, you know? Yeah, it's just, there's no need for any awkwardness. That's kind of pointless. Yeah, just go ahead and like straighten that. Yeah. Alright. So, your face. Kind of slightly tilted to the side. Pictures can look good when you're just straight on looking at the camera, but I like to get a few from the side, like side angles. Some people look better with the side angles. I mean, you look fine either, or it's just, it gives it more, it's just more interesting to look at. You know, like, if you're facing the side, leaning on a rock, looking at something, the person viewing that photo could be like, well, what are you looking at? You know, like, what's going on? What has that person's attention, you know? I like to look at pictures that way. I like to try to have a story told when I take pictures, you know? Like, this coffee cup, like I said, holding the coffee cup, like, what's in the cup? Could be coffee, could be rum, could be anything, you know? Could be water. Who would put water in a coffee cup? I'm asking the same question, but it just leaves the viewer interested in the picture, you know, telling a little bit of a story instead of just having a basic picture, like, you know, yeah. Photography is an art style, so there's lots of ways to portray stories and photos. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. You have that pose out pretty well. You remember what you were doing like a couple seconds ago? Yeah, your face was just like that, and your eyes were like kind of like center, like you're not looking too up or too down, like kind of just in the center, you know? Okay, yeah, so just hold that pose. You get some lower. Vertical. Just over here. Go ahead and look towards me. Just kind of like look right here, right here. Okay. Do the same thing, just look down here. Alright, now I'm gonna have you look at my hand right here. Perfect. See, when you like softly adjust your gaze and just like look just a little bit further, or just at something, it just makes the ease of being able to pose just, it's insane how much it changes. It really is. Yeah, you're looking great so far. Do you want to take a look at the photos? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the photos here, we have this one. Yeah, what do you think about this one? Yeah, you like it? Okay, these are some, I'm gonna go from like the first to kind of like last, most recent. Okay, what about this? Yeah, they're great, aren't they? I'm such an amazing photographer. You are very difficult to work with, and if you would have hired anyone else, let me tell you, these photos would not come out as good as they are looking right now. Hey, I can be a little mean to my clients. Yeah, these are great. These are honestly really good. There will be edited copies sent to you after this, so I'd say give or take probably a couple of weeks before you actually get the photos sent to you, but that was in the description of my website, so you should know that by now. You do? Okay, awesome. Yeah, some people who schedule, they don't read anything about my whole process, and it ends up just being this big thing of them getting upset because they didn't read, they didn't look up anything, and it just turns out that they don't know anything about absolutely anything. They're like, what? It's gonna take a couple weeks to get the photos back? Well, what's the point of taking photos then? People are stupid. Not as stupid as you, obviously, but I'm just messing with you. We're gonna do a couple more. I kind of want it off the hill here, just kind of like, yeah, getting that sky in there, because the sun's over there, and honestly, I think it would look great, sun shining on your face, standing back. Yeah, if we could like walk over there. Okay. Yeah, honestly, how you're standing now is fine, because there's nothing to lean on, there's nothing to really do. You can maybe like put your hands to your sides, just kind of like leaning back. Okay, okay, humor me. Show me a pose, just any pose. A pose that you don't care if I take a picture of. Okay, that one's not actually, it's not too bad. Honestly, let me snap a couple of pictures. Yeah, just hold that pose. Okay, some vertical. Alright. Yeah, no, they're not bad. Okay, now I'm going to tell you to do a pose. Okay, so can you stand straight up? One foot in front of the other, doesn't matter what foot, just pick a foot. Put one hand on that foot that's out, not on the foot, but on your thigh. Yeah, kind of like that. And the other one, just kind of like, you can either like rest it behind, or you could like just droop it behind. And then kind of like tilt your head to the side. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Just like that. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3. Couple more. Fix this. Alright, those look really good. Like, surprisingly. Like, you actually got it through your skull this time. Yeah, no, these are honestly gonna look pretty great. Especially once they're edited, they're gonna turn out good. And I mean, it does help that you look good too. Sometimes I get clients in that aren't the best looking, and it's really hard to find that angle that makes them happy in the end, you know? I mean, you kind of have more like a natural, like, beauty, just very simple. Yeah, you're photogenic, I'll just say that. I'm kind of photogenic. I don't know. Okay, no, just stop, just stop, just stop. Just stop right there. What do you say we snap just a few more photos, close-ups? Yeah? Yeah, we just get some close-up photos, and then I think we might call it. Yeah, 'cause you said, yeah, yeah, just a few photos. You didn't want a whole lot, but I'll get the good ones and edit those and send them to you. Yeah, I should be able to send you like 10 of them, maybe 15, because I have quite a few. 15, yeah, I can do that. All right, now we're already at a really good spot, so I think I want to stay here for the close-ups because the sun is kind of hitting your face and like in a really good way. Like it just looks good. So, yeah, let me just take these photos real quick. Yeah. You can keep your head straight for this one, it doesn't matter. Look at the lens of the camera though. Yeah, we want to kind of give that like staring into your soul kind of effect. I like to do that for the close-ups just because they're a little bit more personal, you know? I don't think we'll do any vertical ones unless you want them. Sure? Okay. Alright, couple more. Let me just kind of like up here. Alright. And I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, they don't look bad. Come take a look. See the ones right here. Yeah, those are not bad. And then these. Yeah, see, they're not bad. And then once I get them edited, they're gonna look a heck of a lot better. Trust me on that. Editing and Photoshop is absolutely everything. It is everything with photography. And if you take photos and you don't know how to edit them, let's just say you're not gonna get very far. But I don't know. You looked great for a lot of those photos. You really did. So yeah, yeah, you already read the price. We prepaid all of that, so we have all that done. Yeah, pretty much. So what did you think of the photos? They were good? Okay. Yeah, I honestly thought they would look terrible. I'm just messing with you. But they turned out a lot better than I expected, actually. Like, I'm very shocked. Okay, well, I could tell from the second that I met you, I was like, this is gonna be very tough. It's like trying to take photos of toddlers. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am very much comparing you to toddlers. Well, toddlers do not know how to pose. They don't, I'll tell you that. They don't know how to pose, they don't know how to sit still, they don't know how to stop talking, they don't know how to keep their eyes open for the life of them. I don't know why. But honestly, you weren't that bad. No, you were not. You were honestly pretty great. Which, I'm always open to taking photos another time. I mean, yes, you do have to pay still, but like, hey, maybe I can give you a discount. Oh, come on, we're not friends. You don't get a friend's discount. Oh, we can become friends, but that doesn't 100% guarantee you getting a friend's discount. I think that's pretty Bold of you to assume. And not even my friends get a friend's discount. Okay, maybe for you I'll make an exception, but I mean, those photos turned out great. They really did turn out good. So, maybe I'll have to think about it. I mean, my phone number is on my website if you were to actually pay attention. How much did you read on my website? I mean, I have that whole paragraph, but like, it's not that bad. It's not that much to read. Okay, well, whatever. I have to get going. Got more clients. Yay. So, I'll see you, but reschedule. If you want to take more photos, if you want to just grab a coffee, catch up. Yeah, I can explain to you like my whole editing process. Yeah, I'll do that. So, yeah, I'll see ya. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Just a little disclaimer at the end, just a little tiny disclaimer. It's not really a disclaimer. I'm just here to thank my members for joining. Here to tell you subscribe, like, notifications, all of that jazz, all that hubba hubba. If you subscribe, I'll give you a smooch. I'm just kidding. Maybe like a virtual one, but like, you guys know what I mean. All right, see ya.